Nintendo.
So I hope you enjoyed those clips there. I'm going to give my honest opinion about Yousician after using it for 1 month. Keep in mind that I am a true beginner. I have no experience with the guitar, so it's a little different for somebody that has experience with the guitar and them jumping into Yousician for whatever reason, and you know, they just clearly hate it, or they were just trying to find weird things to complain about. I do have some true complaints about it because it's not perfect, but at the same time, I really do like it. Yousician is subscription based. It is a yearly subscription, so you'll pay like $119 for like one instrument, I believe, and you can pay $179 for all the instruments. So if I take you over here to this tab, you'll see over here where it's a guitar, the piano, the ukulele, the bass, and those are things that I picked up. I haven't tried out the piano app yet, or the piano lessons, but I have tried out the ukulele and bass, as well as the guitar, and it's pretty good so far. My only complaint about this new update from Yousician is that they got rid of the song screen or the song tab, and I really wish they wouldn't have did that, because it was easier to search for songs that you like that way. But they still have the search menu or whatever, and they'll show you like things that are trending searches or whatever, and then they combine everything over here. I played a lot of the songs on here. Almost everything I got knocked out, but there are different layers. They just added Kiss from a Rose from Seal, and I might check that out because that's one of my favorite classics of the 90s. So let's dive into the learning tab. The learning tab, you can see my progress here. It's play strings, play frets, unlock level 1, start the lead guitar path. I started that, and I also went over here and started the rhythm path as well because I wanted to learn some chords. And you know, it shows you how you can get the fretting position, fretting workout. I don't think I did that. I don't know. May or may not. I don't know. They do have like these tests where they have skill tests. So if you are doing very well, they'll just throw a random skill test and they'll skip you ahead. It happened a lot to me in the bass guitar lessons because I was playing so well, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning here that's really tough. Picking down and up is really difficult to do, and so is picking control in general, so it's really tough. And I'm over here at the hammer and pull, but what I really want to do, and I highly recommend, is that you don't rush through the lessons, even though like I'll get like the 3 stars, I master the song, but I won't perfect it. And I think, you know, perfection is the key to getting the progress right, is to perfect the technique before moving on. That way you don't seem so sloppy when you just start doing stuff with other musicians and stuff like that, because you know, you shouldn't skip anything. Another thing I want to give advice on as I scroll up is that you switch between lead and rhythm or knowledge. Just like try to switch up things, because sometimes you might get stuck in a lesson that's very difficult. I think it's better to practice 10 minutes a day, like consistently, than it is to try to cram all the lessons in one day, like an hour or so, and then you don't practice within the week. So practice daily, you know, maybe just give 10 minutes of your day to Yousician. I find that to be so much more efficient. One of the things that I need to get better myself is just like playing the bass and playing the electric guitar, instead of just like playing the bass once like a week or something like that. Not recommending it, it's just something that I want to do. Back to the interface, I want to look at some of the workouts. Some of the workouts are really good. Like you can go for the goal, like you can go back and backtrack to the lessons that you may have not perfected. So that's really good. So it says collect missing stars. So, you know, just going to collect missing stars. All golds. Then you have chord trainers, arpeggios, which is extremely difficult for me to grasp right now. I'm just trying to perfect up picking and down picking, and one of my biggest true weaknesses right now is transitioning to the D string. So moving on and showing like my progress and whatnot, as you can see, I've already practiced like 7 minutes today, and I'll go the whole entire week just making sure that I'm active or whatnot. I guess 3 days out of a week is the minimal requirement on here, but I just try to go 7 days a week nonstop because I really want to progress as a guitar player and benefit from that when it comes to my music production. One of the things I do want to talk about, and it's a complaint, is the desktop app. The app itself is a pain in the butt. It does run a little bit weaker on older computers. I do have a quad core processor. I have an i7 processor on my laptop, but it is quite chunky on there. So when you do play like notes and stuff like that, even if you're playing it 100% accurate, sometimes it feels like it's not as accurate as the iOS app. I do have the iPad Pro 11. That's what you're seeing right here, and it runs so much better until like I start trying to screen capture it. So I end up going over to the PC to try to screen cap some stuff, as you can see in the video, that is very chunky and is a pain in the butt to see that when you're trying to perform. So it might be a little different for other people that might have brand new computers, but I don't think an app such as that should be as chunky as it is, or clunky feeling. Let me know how you feel about Yousician, and are you gonna try it? Or if you have tried it, I definitely want to hear from you guys.